Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. This is M from Emma Tales Outdoors. Mitch from Native Survival put out a video last week about primitive cooking, and I thought it was very interesting and I'd like to try it myself. He used a technique that I've only used with fish. He did duck breast, which is pretty good normally, and looked really good when he got done with it. I'm going to try it with steak. I'm also going to take a piece of steak and throw it on a rock, and I've done that technique before also, and a couple of potatoes, so I have a pretty good lunch. Start a fire for primitive cooking. So I'm just gonna cut sticks, put a point on them, and then skewer my potatoes. So I think I'm gonna try that also over the fire. Now this is just oak brush, red oak brush. Shouldn't be any problem as far as contamination or whatever. I'm not worried about it, so we'll bake those that way. I have 2 potatoes. And I got some meat too, and that I have to do a little different. We do that 2 different ways. I got a nice flat rock here. This surface is flat. Hopefully I can put it in the coals like that. And then also I'm going to skewer it, poke through the steak. The steak is not the world's best steak, that's for sure. There, got the steak. Like I said, this is not the world's best cut of steak. Hopefully it'll be alright though. I think it's all been peppered and salted. This one will go in the flat stone, and that one I will suspend. Like that. It smells good. Everything cleaned up. There we go. Alright, this is all green oak. So probably won't want to use something dry, I suppose. Something like that. Now I gotta find some cordage. Tie that all up nicely. Well, this is winter time, so now I gotta find cordage. I didn't think of that. Not really sure what I'm gonna do. Can't really dig, it's too frozen yet. It's the end of winter. It's March, but here in north central Wisconsin, that's still winter mostly. By the end of the month, it gets halfway nice. So I'll find something. Well, as I walked around, I could see that there's no cordage, wild natural cordage. So I have to use a different idea, and I kind of came up with this. Maybe it'll work. I think it will. Almost like a clothespin deal. Get our stake in there, sideways. A piece of wood. And we'll pinch clothespin on it. It's just tightly fitting. Now I'll have to watch it because I don't know. Once the heat hits it, it may not work. So, but it kind of looks like it might work. So, to go sideways with it. Actually, this looks awesome. Peel it all apart. Yeah, that looks good. We'll let that sit for a little bit. Carry over. All right, look at that, huh? Looks good. I'm just gonna cut into it. I've got some sour cream for the potatoes. I just want to see if everything's done nicely. Oh yeah. Don't take much cutting. You can see that's done good. Plenty hot. Alright. I'm going to burn the skin off. I'll peel that later. I'm just going to take a little taste here. Look at that. Oh, see, that's overdone a little bit on the... Yep. Overdone on the stone where it was thin. That stone was hot. I bet you this won't be. This will be perfect all the way through. This is a better way of doing it. You can see the juices. Come on, stick. Cut here. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's good. Pink. It's just as good as putting it on a griddle, or a grill, I mean. Yeah, that's good. Damn good. Yeah, that's a good way of doing it. You don't have to bring a grill along or anything. Works good with fish, works good with beef. Maybe next time I'll try something else, but yeah, Mitch from Native Survival, he did it with duck breast, which I never dreamt of, but it looked awesome. And I love duck breast, but I don't have any in the freezer or whatever. I didn't really feel like buying any. It's pretty expensive, so I opted for the steak and potato road. Well, everybody, thank you for joining me. Pretty good lunch. Steak and potatoes. Wow. Turned out better than I thought, actually. I've done it on the stone, and I've never been overly impressed. And usually I carry a grill if I'm going to have steak, and I have the grill above the oak coals, and that makes a difference. It's a lot better that way. Well, here, this is a good way of doing it. Never even thought of it. Imagine if you don't stick a stick in the side, it'll curl up on you, but it came out perfect. So the only thing maybe, the outer edge was done more, but the thickest edge I should have put closer to the fire, but that's next time. It won't happen again. That was perfect. So, well, thank you for joining me. I got myself a little brandy in my coffee for dessert, kinda. So, and it's Saturday. It's just a nice day to be out. So, get off the computer for a while, go hit the woods, take a look around, and maybe start a campfire, cook yourself lunch or supper. It's a good way to spend the day. Family and friends, even this time of year. Pick a nice day like this where it's not bitter cold and go for it. So thank you for joining me. This is Emma Tales Outdoors. I appreciate it. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. Take care and have fun.